fourth and fifth graders, it's Miss Evink again. We are going to do some origami jumping frogs this week for your art time. I've got a couple little things you might want to know before you head to the WikiHow website for your directions. When you get to that site, there are 3 steps that show you how to make your rectangular paper into a square. If you just have square paper at home, you can just start with that and then skip down to step number 4. But you'll have to make 2 diagonal folds instead of just one. Fold down the middle for that. Otherwise, start with step number 1 and a rectangular piece of paper. Also, when we do origami, you need to make it very precise. You want those folds to be as perfect as you can possibly make them. Line those corners up. Don't do it really fast because otherwise you're going to have a really hard time towards the end of the lesson. Also, use the side of your thumbnails. I don't have fingernails. They get in the way. So when I tell you to crease those folds really, really hard, I use the side of my fingernail right here because I don't really have fingernails. Steps 13 and 12 are really kind of difficult folds. There's a lot of paper stuck together, so you might need a parent or an older sibling to help you fold your frog in half. What else? Keep your paper on the table when you're folding. Don't pick it up and spin it around in circles and think it's really cool. To do that, to figure out what you're doing, because you're going to mess up your folds in the long run. The other things I have for you is you can stop after step number 13. If you want to make a lily pad in a flower, you can, but you don't have to. We're just gonna do the jumping frog portions during your 15 minutes of art this week. I know several of my students always love making more origami once we start. And if you scroll down past the questions and past step 20, there are related WikiHow links that will show you different origami if that's what you want to make more of. You don't have to just wait till Fridays to make art. You can do it whenever you want to. Don't forget to head over to our Instagram account and follow at WOLArt, and you will find more art challenges for you there. So I'm going to show you a little bit more of what I'm talking about for our origami jumping frogs, and then you can head over to the WikiHow link and make your own. Have fun! All right, 4th and 5th graders, we are going to be making some jumping frogs today. They're really fun to play with, and it's kind of more fun that you're making these at home so you can play with them. Most of the time you got to put them in your locker and you don't get to see them ever again because they get squished in the bottom of your backpack. So on our WikiHow website that I have the link for you, it's going to tell you how to make a piece of paper square. And I have origami paper here. Origami paper is usually thinner than other papers, but if you just have regular printer paper or notebook paper, that's fine. Follow steps number 1, 2, and 3 to make it into a square piece of paper. Then it's going to tell you, for step 4, is going to have you do your horizontal fold across your paper. So I just have, I just made a couple diagonal folds. The other fold is going to have you go in inside out fold. So instead of having my insides touch each other, I am going to have the outsides touch each other. So then try to get those corners lined up to the best of your ability. So then when you open it back up to do step number 5, I pressed in the middle and it starts to tint up, and I just kind of squeeze those in, and that makes it this nice little tint. Okay. So I kind of skipped ahead, and at the end on, towards the end on number 11, your frog will end up looking like this. I kind of say he's got a cape here in the back. So what I have you do is flip it over, okay? And I have you have the nose of your frog going towards your belly. And then I tell you to, I want you to do a sit-up. So he's got to go and kind of touch his toes, and you fold them in half, okay? And then we flip it over. So he's pointing towards your belly again. Most of the time his feet go straight up in the air. And then I fold this part in half, going the opposite way again. Then at the bottom of step 13, it says to fold those little feet over. And I obviously already did that, so they folded easy for me. And that's how you get your frog to jump. Hope you have fun. I would love for you to upload some videos of your little jumping frogs to our Instagram site, and show me how you did. See you in a few weeks. Bye.